speak your language. They're not obligated to do things your way. But the whole idea of multidisciplinary research is that you're going to need some of them to be effective at what you're trying to do. Whatever your specialty is, someone on the other side of the world or down the street across that little pond or on the next block is going to be critical to you completing your work and being effective at it. So what does that mean you've got to do? You got to make some adjustments. This is what the whole work of diversity is about. And as I tell people all the time, I don't do diversity work. What I do is diversity management work. And let me tell you what the distinction is there. Doing diversity work makes an assumption that you have to go out and get diversity. My assumption is just the opposite. My assumption is that we live in a world now where ever increasing diversity is just a fact of life. So in other words, you don't get to make the decision about whether or not you're going to have diversity. That's not a choice you get to make. If you show up, and as I was talking to someone at my table, if you show up looking for the best and the brightest, it's going to come packaged differently than you've ever seen it. And that's going to continue to increase. So the challenge is not how do we get diversity, the challenge is what do we do with it now that we got it. And that's the management piece. How do we get all of these people and get them to a point of consensus? How do we get all these people with different points of view, with different worldviews, with different upbringing, with different conditioning, who have expertise that we need? How do we manage those relationships in such a way that we get the outcomes that we want? That is the whole challenge of this whole field of diversity management. Now, let me tell you one other thing about diversity. I said this in the workshop yesterday, and I just want y'all, I'm going to pause and let you all think about this. What do you get when you just go to get diversity? If you just fill the room with a lot of people who have different backgrounds,